to D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. We're playing some more. It's been a while. It's been a long, long while, hasn't it, guys?
Yep.
A month or so. I'm trying to get time off. In fact, they almost made me work today. I kind of got stuck into them. They found someone. Yeah, fuck it. Get me banned. I swore. Yeah. Let's get stuck into it, I guess. There's a couple of people missing. We're gonna do something fun with them, I guess. Figure something out. So after the nice long rest in the big spooky dark castle, you wake up to nothing. This quietness all through the castle. You hear like echoes of screaming coming from downstairs. So it was all silent, but you hear echoes from downstairs. Sorry, guys. Yeah. What's this easy of the game, guys? There we go. What else? All right. So the barbarian, he's saying, "Let's go downstairs. Let's go see what's going on down there." What do you guys think? Oh, I should probably ask. Do you want a recap?
Sure.
Sure. The recap. Been a few weeks. The recap is you came into the castle. Lots and lots of cultists. You find out it's a big cult. We've all been defeating the cultists, driving them back, killing off all their members. A few monsters lurking in the shadows of the place. You killed off. What is this? A Koinma, as he was rifling through information, and you've discovered a few strange little tidbits, but you haven't found the man behind the missions, behind the bad stuff that's been going on. That's my best recap so far.
Yeah.
The big cult and a Koinma.
Yeah, I mean, if the barbarian's going, we don't have much chance to stop at him, so we may as well tag along.
Yep.
He says in his weird Scottish accent, "Hey, this thing looks weird, but we're gonna ignore it, I guess. I mean, it's up to you guys." But yeah, you keep strolling along. Hey, we didn't go down this corridor, eh? All righto, chap, says the bard. I don't know why he's British. Righto.
You don't have to put voices if you don't want to.
It's
up to you.
Yeah. Yeah. He runs his hand along the side of the wall. And he does a perception. Hey, I feel some cracks along this wall here. This one on my right. I think there's something inside. Something behind it.
All right. You gonna bash it?
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me get me axe. I guess you'll attack the wall. I'll say he succeeds in hitting the wall. 6. A few bricks crumble, and there seems to be room behind the wall itself. Oh, these walls are falling down. Oh, look, I think I see a chest in there. He goes.
Given our luck, it's probably a mimic, but sure, let's give it a shot.
Alright, he's just gonna... There you go. Yeah, there the wall falls down and it opens up to a hidden room. Oh, would you look at that? Ooh, interesting. As he enters the room, there is 4 nice chests laying against the wall. Some clutter around and a couple of books on the ground near the entrance of where you guys entered.
Oh, I may as well let the dwarf go have a look at the chest.
Well,
He's probably he's the tankiest one out of all of us.
I call dibs on this one. This one's mine. He goes. So, yeah, they just like kicks the chest, and because it's so old, it breaks, and gold coins, gold and silver, and jewels and trinkets, they fall out. Oh, this one's packed. The other fella, he opens his up. Oh, look, there's gold in this one too. Isn't that handy?
Upon seeing the apparent legitness of these chests, my guy will probably go down and open this one. Be kind of very carefully.
As you open it, you see lots of golden trinkets and things like that. Yeah. Nothing seems to be wrong with them, so. Stop. Touch it.
I guess I'll open the chest as well.
As you open the chest, you hear a rattle.
Mm-hmm.
A rattling. So you actually opened it. Out pops a small pseudo dragon. as it crawls around and leaps at you. I believe pseudo dragons are. Yeah.
Yeah, or a type of companion that you can get if you can befriend them.
It's it's just it's like crawling up your chest. It's like digging its claws into your leather gear. I think it's leather, isn't it, that you're wearing?
I think I'm not wearing armor right now.
Well, it's like clawing into your clothes, like
Yeah.
a cat climbing up, and it's like sniffing at you.
So I attempt to pet it, I suppose.
Yeah, it does a weird purring noise, and it nuzzles against your hand. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I guess I have a pseudo dragon now.
Ooh, that looks like some good tucker for tonight. Anyway, let's get going. As they leave the room, they head off, and the bard's like, I wonder what this paper is. He kind of flicks through the books and just like, I'll take them too. So yeah, they pocketed. I'd say 200 gold pieces, 200 silver pieces, and is there any? He doesn't have gems. Damn, I'm gonna add it. And 5 small gems.
Don't fuck with me!
Hmm.
I have the power of God and anime on my side! Wait,
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, and they just start wandering off out of there, I guess.
Yep. So make a note of the amount, and we can divide it up later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll just kind of give it all to the dwarf here, and you can
All right.
like decide what to do with it after.
Okay.
We'll say he picked it all up. Do you know which way we came from? Left or right? I remember just appearing here. I teleported.
Which way did we have to go? Was it? Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah. The bar's like, well, I remember. We came from downstairs, and so that's to the left there.
So we guess we go upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
The door doesn't seem to budge. There's like a piece of rock like wedged into it, and snow's billowing in from outside. Maybe something fell on top of it from behind the door. We can't go this way. Oh well, we'll go the other way.
All right. Back down then.
Yeah, and I go back down. Yeah, I just gotta find the. I might have to copy him. Yeah, where? Yes. No one saw that. The bard's kind of like, I know where to go now, and he's just kind of skipping ahead. Whoops. I keep clicking on things. That was already used, so. Remember, we turned right here instead of left. Aye, aye. Ooh, which way do we go now? I say up the main one. So, review. Yeah, the one on the left, there seems to be some kind of like green slime on the floor. It doesn't seem to be very safe. But hey, whatever.
Hmm.
Do we just keep going?
I guess.
Alrighty. As he runs along the corridor, he's like just running along. The bard just kind of stand behind him. Ah, a door. I guess we should knock.
Go for it.
I'm just going to reveal like the rooms that it goes past. They all got like torches in them. The dwarf knocks on the door and it like creaks open. What's going on?
So we see do we want to enter the room? I guess so.
Yeah. So as the door creaks open, he sees a pillar. So, ooh, fancy pillar. He goes. Well, no one's answering. Let's go in. He like pushes the door down. Pushes the door open. And you see a man in robes at the end with two seats. Just, sitting in the room. 4 pillars holding up the large room. It's twice as tall as anywhere else in the corridor. How do I get that back? Oh, door's gone.
It's fine. It's open.
Yeah, it's open.
Oh.
Door's gone.
Well,
Either
roll for initiative, I guess.
yeah, okay. Let's all roll for initiative. If that's what you'd like to do.
I mean, there's a guy in here is he like aggressive to us at all?
He's like he's looking.
Like, even if we're not about to engage in combat, it might be nice to get a rough initiative order. And we can still talk, but then if it does devolve into combat, then we already have our initiatives ready.
I'm gonna re-roll that stuff because it gave me a big error. You, on the other hand, how did you get a 25.2?
Because I've got a dex of 20, and I add my dex to the end to my initiative. There's a thing where you can add your score to the things you roll, like initiative and stuff for tiebreakers. To work out tiebreakers.
I'm just
So,
re-rolling everything.
if two people roll the exact same amount and they've got different dex scores, then the person with the higher dex scores usually goes first. That's how it normally rules, but most DMs are like, I want to do it my own way. But I still put it in there anyway because it makes it easy to track.
Yeah, he shouts something like, "You've caused enough trouble in here. You've killed off innocent people. You die."
Okay, so he's very aggressive. I guess I'll just take a shot at him with my bow. See if I hit.
All right.
That's a 20, not a natural, unfortunately.
Just a second. So I want to change that to. It hits, by the way, but I'm just gonna change something. Yeah. Okay.
9 damage.
9.
And my second attack, as the arrow pulls back from my head, will be with the same arrow.
As it magically appears, like always.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, getting all my crits out of the way early.
All right. Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, I don't really want to do the math here. What is that? That's 21 plus 4 is 25.
Right. Okay, that's that. And then I'm just gonna go behind a corner. That's my turn.
But the bard's turn. Now I gotta remember what the frickin' bard does. He's gonna do vicious mockery, I guess, like he always does.
Yeah, gives him disadvantage, I think.
Yeah. So this thing's gotta do
Wisdom
a
save.
DC wisdom save.
Yep.
This DC. Wisdom.
Should be on the sheet somewhere. Never mind, he fails.
Well, it takes 3 psychic, and he's got disadvantage on his next. Let's just put a red dot there.
Yeah.
All right, Red Eye.
Well, this guy looks intimidating as all get out. So wow, I don't really have anything for that. So I guess Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. I love it. 17. That is. It's got a plus armor, does it? Well, that's a hit then.
No, Eldritch Blast is to hit. It needs to meet or beat the AC.
Yeah, armor.
8. Okay, you do a nice solid 8 damage with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
The dwarf, he wants to charge. Is raging a good idea for the barbarian? To charge?
And it'll probably rage. Rage at charge. Ah!
As he rages. 16. That doesn't really affect. So he misses. But does he not get like another hit or something?
Yeah, barbarians should have an extra attack. It should be written down on his sheet.
Yeah,
Let me just double check.
I don't really want to read it though. I need to play this game rather than just host it.
Offense.
Because he always does like a second attack, doesn't he? Attack.
Yeah, barbarian. At
extra
this
attack.
level, he has an extra attack. Yeah,
All right,
such as like I do.
and then he does a normal great axe attack. 15, and he misses.
Raging's an active effect. It's not just a
Oh.
1 turn thing.
All right.
It's fine. The
No,
15 will still count.
he does 15 damage. His body glows as he raises his hands, and a brilliant white light like rocks the building. The pillars beside you all light up. I will show you what preparation brings, or something like that.
Yep.
I should really not just laugh and joke about things there. Portals appear behind in all the rooms that you just passed. And cultists appear out of nowhere. Yes. Okay. Now, I didn't really prepare that thing, did I? I'm great. I'm gonna say that was a bonus action. And he swings with his club at the barbarian in front of him. It's a mace, it seems. Attack 11 and misses. Slippery, aren't you? Yeah. All right. Now I just realized I've got to roll for these things. Yeah, we're going to do something kind of cheesy. I'm just going to highlight them all, and they're all going to have one single. I'm going to highlight one. They're all going to have one single movement thing. If that's okay with you guys, or
Yeah, that's fine.
just to make it much quicker.
Yeah.
I think I'll just kind of let it. Where are the cultists when I want them? Oh, there they are. Just normal cultists, right? Yeah, sure. There you go. Have at it.
So would I have noticed the people behind me? I'm guessing I
Uh,
probably would have.
yeah, you notice that like the lights they've kind of you notice like the first two rows kind of because especially you beside you, but you notice the first like two rows, like you notice all the rooms lit up the same flash, and you kind of know that there's people in at least those two rows, and so you all kind of assume that there's a bucket load of them.
I'm gonna turn around and take 2 shots at the guys behind me, or one at one and one on the other.
All right,
So with my longbow, so there's the first one
that's a hit.
for 8 damage.
8 damage.
Is
Dead?
he still? Is he still standing?
No, he's
No,
dead.
he's dead. Take a shot at the other one. 18
That's a hit.
and 8 damage again.
That one lives.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Varys a second. All right. Varys, he's gonna. Just. I think if we take care of the main guy, these things will disappear. he just shouts for no reason. Varys shouts for no reason as he runs up and hits him with the rapier that he has. It's a 20. That's a hit. 13 piercing damage. He just decides that he's like. He thinks that it'll work somehow. It'll work out. Now, what's the distance? Like 15 and then 15. So, yeah, that's 15. Okay. He's dead though. Say it like that. Okay, so they're all like moving into the hallway towards you guys. All right. And these three at the front here attack. So just gonna roll attacks with the scimitars. Okay. So the first one it's a you, Laoshin.
Yeah, that misses.
That misses. Second one, Scimitar. He like hits himself for 2 damage. And 21, I'm guessing that's a hit. So he does 7 damage. Seven damage to you, Milligan. Or Red Eye.
Milligan?
I guess not.
He's still here, man?
Kind of is. Alright, well, so I'll just... Yeah, you got hit for 7, and it's your turn as well.
Alright. I guess Eldritch Blast again. Sort of limited options. Most of my spells are.
Eldritch Blast at who?
Cult Leader.
Cult. The boss.
Hmm.
Boss fella. Okay. 8.
Nope.
That's a miss.
Fail.
That's a good one.
Just fizzles out. Oh, did I write it down at all? I don't think I did. Dirk, he's gonna keep hitting the priest, isn't he? Alright. Great axe and great axe. Double. A miss and a crit.
Ooh, nice.
14 and 7. That's a 7 plus 4. 11, isn't it? Yeah. 21. Alright. Okay. Okay, I think I'll just get it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the priest. He's a priest, and he summons spirit guardians. Now, there's a lot of subtext to it. Isn't that amazing? Alright, when you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. So all of you are unaffected by it. So therefore, these fiendish-looking creatures all kind of, go out towards you, and it like blasts out of his hands. Yeah, and these things like surround you. You'll have to do wisdom saves, everyone.
All of us? Okay.
Yeah, everyone has to do a wisdom save. You just click the wisdom thing, don't you?
Yeah, in saving throws, yeah.
Yeah. What?
I didn't do so hot.
So the first one is Dirk, I guess, because
What?
it has a GM on mine. That was the barbarian.
Yeah, that's fine.
He got a 20. But for some reason the other one didn't pop up, so 17. So Red Eye, you so if it's a fail, I believe you guys take half. Everyone takes half damage.
No, I think it's the person who fails the save takes the full damage. Everyone who makes the save takes half.
That's what I meant. Yeah, sorry. Just
everyone who makes the save takes half. The person who takes full.
When you cast a spell, you designate any number of creatures you can see unaffected by it. Unaffected creatures. Everyone's speed is halved, and unaffected creature's speed is halved. And when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save. So it calls a spirit. So it's like a person. I'm gonna use this one, the one that's dead.
Yeah.
So I don't think everyone had to do that. And he like calls it here. 15 feet wide. So 15, 15. So like it hits them.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And so. Oh,
So that didn't
it's on their
affect me.
turn. It's on their turn, but so it'll apply to them on their turn,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll take damage.
So we're not touched at the back.
No, you guys aren't touched.
Okay.
But I'm gonna roll. Okay, so the first one was for Dirk, and it's half, so yeah. When it comes around to their turn, if he's still standing. Alright, Notion, your turn.
I'm gonna just drop my bow on the ground, and I'll pick it up later, and draw out my rapier, my scimitar. Sorry, my scimitar.
Okay.
Which you can do that because it's a free item interaction to draw a weapon, but you can just drop it and draw a weapon. I think that's what I've been told. And then I shall attack the guy in front of me with the scimitar.
Okay.
So how did we roll with the scimitar? Was it?
It was just. It was 2 hits still.
So it's the extra. Do I get the extra hit with it?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So there's the first attack. That's a missing. That's a miss. I'm guessing.
Yes, that's a miss.
Then the second attack.
Actually, I don't.
16.
Actually, they're both hits. Sorry, they're both.
Oh,
hits.
okay. So that's
Get-
the 12. So 13 damage.
You slice him in two. Twice. So he's now in thirds.
That if that first attack killed, I wouldn't have made the second attack on him. So I'll guess I'll move up towards this guy down here, and do you want me to re-roll that second attack?
Yes, sure. Because you're hitting a different person.
19,
Yeah, that's a hit.
10 damage.
10. And yeah, his head gets locked off and rolls to the ground.
And then the third attack, I will move five more feet.
Third? I thought you only got 2, but okay.
No, I have extra attack.
Oh,
as
you got an
part of
extra
my
attack.
class.
Right, my bad. Okay.
And then the bonus action with the sword, which is why I was questioning.
Yes, go ahead.
And then the third attack will be against the guy down the bottom there.
Yeah.
Same time speed. 22
That's a hit.
for 10 damage.
Yeah, and his face gets sliced off.
And then hold on, let me just double check something.
Blood everywhere.
And I shall, because there's still enemies there, I shall use my action surge to attack, to move to there and attack these two guys. So what emote can I use? Fist order. And I shall make 2 more attacks. I action surged. 24.
Yeah, that's it.
If I can, why can't I?
I think
My freaking roll 20 is being pain.
this is a bit too many. I believe it was only like how many extra?
I can.
Because remember,
I
it, could
can-
only, it did 2 scimitar attacks. Scimitar attacks.
Yeah, and then I get 1 as a bonus action. Then I'm action surging to make 2 more because of the extra attack.
Okay, sorry. Wow.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Let me just double check. Extra attack. Whenever you take the attack action, yeah, action surging gives me another action. So
That's a hit. And yep, dead. Another dead.
And I'll make the first one 17.
That's a hit. Another dead one.
If it only roll damage. My fucking roll 20 is being pain.
Yeah, depends how much damage you do. But
I'm gonna
there you go, 11. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reload my roll 20. It's being a pain. Sorry.
That's
my
all
turn.
good. Your move is done anyway. Varys, he's what would he do? What would he do? Just another rapier, I guess. $11 piercing. They kind of just fall down that way for no reason. They move up to you, and these two, which are staying right there. I'm just kind of guessing that's how far it is.
They'd have a set movement speed on there.
Yeah, they got set. I'm pretty sure it's 30, and that's 30, or 25 maybe, but it's close.
Yeah.
Come on, we're just kind of getting this. I don't like these cultists anymore. We're getting new ones. And the two in the front are the only ones that can attack you. Seems.
That neither of them hit.
Okay. Red Eye, your turn. Oh, those ones behind you are dead.
Well, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Nope.
13. Nah, that's... Yeah, that's it. That's a miss. Alright. Dirk, he's gonna go on another axe swinging spree, and... What else is he gonna do? 15 and 11. They both miss. Alright. Oh, so he took how much damage? So the first one was for him. Yeah, so he took 5. -5. You moved. Did you move any closer?
Did I?
Alright.
Yes.
You're just out of range.
Intentionally.
Sure. All right. Yeah. All right. Spins spells. All right. Okay. So he's gonna attack with his mace. I'm gonna say the. No, I'm gonna say the barbarian. 18. What's his armor? 16, so it hits. He's gonna expend a level 2 spell slot. And use Divine Eminence. So first he takes 7 bludgeoning and 7 fire. Does advantage against poisons.
But if he's raging, which I think he is, he gets half damage. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage is half. I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Okay, I see. I see that now. That's
'Cause
good.
He's a barbarian.
Thank you. So I'll say he take.
Is it all damage? I thought it was just bludgeoning, slashing, and
No,
piercing.
it says on here advantage on strength checks and saves, bonuses to damage, check class table, resistant to SBP, which is slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing.
Yeah. I'm not sure what path he took.
And it doesn't look like he took a path, if anything. Primal Path, Ancestral Guardian.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's the path he took. Ancestral Guardian's the path that he took. It's a Xanathar.
While you're raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes the target of the warriors, which hinder its attacks until the start of your next turn. Which, instead of an attack, he cast the spell. So yeah. So anyway, he takes round it up or round it down. Is that 11 or 10? I'm gonna go with 11 because I want him to die.
Well, he took. Yeah, I think it's rounded up. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's up to you. You're the DM.
It is. Haha. Okay. And now he expended a level 2 spell slot, and what that means. This 1d. Okay. So slash roll. So it has a number and then it has brackets. So I think it just means I just do the bracket bit. It's not 10 plus this, it's just the brackets. So
I'm not sure. I don't have the.
he takes extra 17 radiant damage. Wait. Phrase extends the spell slot for above first. Ah, so another 1d6. An extra 1. Wait, no.
Oh, you did one S6.
Yeah.
Not one D6.
I just noticed that. Alright, there you go. 2. Another 2. Wait. Minus 19. Which it's not updating for me. Okay.
Mm.
Well, he's on 35. Shit. You're not supposed to know that. There you go. Lashin, your turn.
I'm going to continue on cleanup duty and clean up the guys at the back.
Okay.
Kind of what it is, let's be honest. So yeah, makes 3 scimitar attacks. Kind of broken, but that one.
Yeah.
28.
Okay, that's a hit. Yep.
12 damage.
Dead. 19.
Ah,
Yeah, hit.
17 damage. And I will, 5-foot step. Third attack. 20.
Yep. Hit. Dead.
That's my turn.
Okay. Varys' turn. Varys, he's going to... I don't know, he's going to use his silver short sword for no reason. It's a 19, that's a hit. It does 7 piercing damage. He's like, I'll kill you! Ah! He's just waving the sword. These fellas, just 2 of them are going to hit you.
That's fine.
Where is the... 14 and an 8.
Nope.
All right.
No hits.
Radar, your turn.
This might come as a surprise, but
21. That's a hit. A 4.
Low. Some damage.
He takes a nip. That's. Dirk's turn. Okay. Oh, they both didn't roll the thing. Okay.
Milligan, are you rolling twice for Eldritch Blast because you're level 5? Milligan?
Oh. Okay, no, I don't do that. Okay. I gotta do wisdom checks again.
Eldritch Blast makes 2 beams at level 5.
Hmm.
So you roll twice. Because it's 2 separate attacks.
I don't know if I did that. So 8 was a fail, 16 was a pass. So he failed, so he takes 17. There we go. The bard takes a massive hit. And only takes a small hit to Dirk. There we go. But he still looks worse for wear. Dirk is going to hit with his great axe, like always. Oh, a critical. 22 is a hit and does 14 damage. The second one, he swings massively and somehow comes along and cuts his own leg, dealing 11 damage to himself.
Which is half, so it's about 5. I think it's about 6.
You wanting to live? Okay.
Oh no, it's just if he's raging, he takes half damage.
Ah, okay.
It's part of the class feature.
Oh yes,
So it's not wanting him to live as much as that's how the class works.
Right.
If it's bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, he takes half if he's raging.
He shoots a targeted spell at the warlock in the back. 26. I'm guessing that's a hit. $18 damage. On hit, the target takes the damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Yeah, so basically the next attack against him before the end of the caster's next turn, that person that if it hits, they have advantage on to attack.
Yeah.
So you hit the warlock. The next enemy to attack the warlock has advantage.
And I'm gonna do because that was an action.
Yeah. Guiding bolt's an action.
So I think you can only do one action per turn.
Yep.
That's lame.
You
Okay.
have a bonus action, but yeah, casters don't really use.
Doesn't really have any good bonus actions that I can see. Actually, just a second.
And if he's a caster, depending on the ruling, you can't cast more than one spell a turn.
All right. Yep. Go ahead. Lashin, your turn.
I shall continue what I am doing. Scimitar.
20. It's a hit.
13 damage.
13. It's a dead.
Second one.
Yeah, it's a hit.
15.
It's a dead.
And I'll move up. And third attack. 12. Oh no. Misses.
That's. Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, missed.
Yay, it missed. He's like, oh! He's like, he sees the blade and he sees all the dead bodies in front of him. He's like, oh, thank goodness.
Thank God. I think he wore. He's probably thinking, "Thank God I wore the brown pants today."
Exactly. Varys's turn. Varys, he's gonna run back to you and cast Cure Wounds. I don't know if he needs to get in range, but he runs back to you and he does.
If he's within melee range of the other guy, the enemy big boss guy would have an attack of opportunity because he left melee range.
Oh shoot! Really? So he swings his mace as he's leaving. A 14. His armor class is 16. So
Doesn't hit. Yeah. So
Doesn't
keep
hit.
going.
yeah. Yeah, and heals Red Eye for 7 HP.
Hey.
Yeah. 3 are going to attack you this time. And I need to find that. There it is.
The others moving up.
A 19 and a 23.
Yeah, the 19 and the 23 hit.
Okay,
Yeah, the
and
23 is
the
a crit.
critical fail. He stumbles back. He takes the damage. While the other 2, they that's a hit.
So it's a crit, and then the 19 also hits. Yeah. So,
For some reason, it applied the crit on the other one. So
yeah, because he had that one.
So 6 and a 9.
Yep.
And they're screaming.
Let's see.
No. They're just chanting. It's Red Eye's turn, but this is for what's he face right there. He rolled a 16, so he passed. No, he failed that one. That's right. Yeah, he failed it. So he takes a full 10. Yeah. Red Eye, your turn. What shall ye do? Fall asleep? I think he's fallen asleep. Milligan Man.
I'm still here.
I thought you
Yeah,
fell asleep there.
not quite.
Not quite. What's your turn?
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on flinging.
But it's double hit this time, is it?
Yeah, I'll just blast at level 5, which I'm guessing you are.
Oh shit! Well, I should have been spamming it 2 times. Well,
Yeah, you cast it twice.
Do it from now on,
You
I guess.
roll-
I'll let you do. I'll let that happen. Or
Yeah,
not.
you roll twice.
ooh, full damage.
Because it fires 2 beams. They can be at the same target or different target.
All right. I'll allow that you hit him. Yeah, you hit him twice. He takes 13 damage. Dirk, he's got to do a wisdom save. A 12. That was a fail, I remember. Slash roll 3d8. 15. Again. He seems to be very worse for wear. He's yelling, "I think this is my last hit!" And he swings his axe. They both land. A 6 and a 16. For 24. No, 6 and 6, 12. 22. There are many cuts all over this dark priest, dark-looking priest. He blood's dripping from his body, but he seems to still be pretty stable. Nah. Okay. It's gonna do a mace attack against the barbarian again. 18. That's a hit. We're not counting the critical there, so a 4 and a 6 is 10. Blood is rolling down his face as he staggers around. He's basically dripping from his pores of blood. Laoshin, your turn.
I'm going to continue what I'm doing.
What are you doing? I believe you're massacring many.
Poor innocent civilians. Oh no! What's somebody think of the children? Yeah, I'll make 3 attacks, I guess. 1, 22.
A hit. A hit and a hit. Oh wait, 14. Yes, that's a hit. Oh my goodness. I think the last one lived.
Yay!
Wait, didn't he hit like one of them last time or something and he just lived? Oh well. Yeah. I'm
Maybe.
pretty sure.
I don't know. No, I missed one.
Yeah,
I missed.
you missed him. He's like, I'm invincible! Yeah. This one, he's the one that survived. There you go. Have a little mark for him.
Alright, that's my turn.
Varys, your turn. He's like, thank you, good sir. I don't know why he says thank you. I mean, that's pretty much metagaming right there. Okay. Well, 4th wall. I have no idea what that is. Let's do it. He does Dissident Whisper. Isn't that great? I'm using spells I don't even know what happens.
The person that he's casting on, which I'm guessing, yeah. Yeah, it's not a strength save.
Well, for some reason it's under strength. He stuffed it up. What is it? Wisdom?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Alright, I'll re-roll it then. What? I just changed it.
No. Eh.
What if I click it now?
No, that's an attack. It needs to be a save.
Alright, yeah. Saving throw. Ah, here it is.
Yeah.
Wisdom save. There you go, it says 16.
And now the enemy, which I'm guessing is the big priest guy, needs to make a DC. It needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. 15. He fails. He takes 10.
Takes damage, and I think he is forced to move away.
Half damage, no force movement. So he's forced to move.
Yeah, dissonant wisdom. Let me just
I'll say he gets knocked back into the chairs behind him and takes another.
Yeah, on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
It's not like a forced movement, as in like it pushes him. It's it's like a fear. So he's like he runs away to the corner. There you go.
Yeah, he doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground such as fire or a pit. If he's deafened, he automatically succeeds the save.
Okay. Cultists. Get away. They run ahead. They're like, yeah! And attack you with scimitars.
Ooh. Yeah, the crit hits.
6 damage. Slaughtering Link.
I think it's just the way you said
Ah, right. Yeah! Exactly. Maybe we have. Maybe they're all descendants of Link. I'm happy for sound effects of some kind. There we go.
Meanwhile, you just see Lawson like, Shine.
Epic boss battle music has appeared. Alright. Red Eye, your turn.
Okay, so going to move up here, which means I need to make the wisdom throw because I passed through that area.
I think if you just you might be because you pass. Damn, let's have a look here. Oh, you can only. Oh wait. The effective creature speed is hard when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So yeah, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
You know what's brilliant? I think I've also stuffed up myself.
failed that. So what's that? 14 damage.
You take damage as well. So you take all this damage. It's radiant, so if you can block it somehow, but you take 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Varus entered his turn in that, didn't he? He didn't take
yeah.
the damage, did he?
Nope.
No, wisdom save.
So first he's got to do a wisdom save.
Half damage.
That's definitely half, but will it matter? 18, half of 18 is 9. He collapses to the ground and is currently dying.
Well, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay. 10.
That one did not hit. That one did not hit.
Oh,
That was a critical fail. Just... I don't know, man. I feel like something should happen, but I can't think of anything cool. So...
he takes one fake damage, one fake shame damage. It's just like, oh.
So I think it's only like... How fast does a dwarf move? Like 20 or 25 feet? Anyway...
Dwarf should have 30 feet of movement, I think.
I thought because I was shorter.
Uh,
That was like... he's got 35.
yeah.
So about there, because you're halved while you're in the Oh, he still takes that damage too, doesn't he? Well, it won't matter. Watch this. 14.
Yeah, base walking speed of 25, but I think he's got an extra. Yeah, he has 10 feet of unarmored movement because he's a barbarian.
Blah. He let's. I think he finished his turn in the thing anyway. And yeah, he just coughs. He just coughs his guts out, and blood just pours out, and he's dying as well. That's a lot of damage too. Okay. So he moved away, right? But he still gets to attack, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's moved as far away as he can, so I think he can move. He can attack and stuff.
And he's also unconscious, so he can't concentrate on a spell there.
What? Oh no, yeah, no, he can't. Yeah, the spell effect's probably gone anyway. So that guy's free to do whatever.
Healing, like you can heal yourself, can't you?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ignore that completely. Did that need concentration? It did. And so... You know what? The dwarf is back alive. Dingo's gone. Because I'm an idiot. So barbarian, he moves over and he attacks. He's still alive. Never mind. Ignore my last comment. Because when he was running away, obviously he couldn't concentrate on the spell.
Concentration doesn't really work like that.
So you could technically concentrate while that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Concentration is... if you take damage, you need to make a concentration saving throw. Yeah. Whatever is higher. What Afro said in the chat. Yeah, so it's a constitution saving throw when he takes damage.
We'll say he's been passing it.
Yeah, let's just say.
And we'll
For
say
the sake of it. For the sake of brevity, let's just make it easier for you.
Yeah, because I've completely forgot. But he definitely beats a DC by default. So, but we'll say it disappeared then when that happened because he was too distracted. There we go. Fantastic.
Yeah, when concentration saving throws is, as Alfred said, it's a Constitution saving throw, and the DC is 10 or half the damage taken, whatever is higher. So if he takes like 5 damage, then obviously it would be a DC 10. Or if he took 30 damage, it'd obviously be a DC 15.
Is that a hit, Milligan? Mr. Milligan? I think that's a miss anyway. Because I'm pretty sure everyone's like a 10 or something. A 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Laotian,
Yeah.
your turn.
I'm going to continue attacking these guys surrounding me.
Alright.
First one, 17,
That's a hit.
11,
That's a dead.
13,
That's... Pretty sure that's a hit. Just give me a second. That's a hit.
13.
That's a dead. That's a dead cultist right there.
Oh, that one.
That one, that's a miss.
Yeah. Anything happened due to the nat one?
And, you've dropped your sword.
Okay.
That takes an action away. You need to pick it back up.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Alright. I'm on aggro. I'm on I'm on, keeping making sure we don't get overwhelmed with enemy minions.
Yeah, they could have just, or everyone was like kind of knocked down or something at the end, and then they come along and they just start kicking you on the ground, and kill everyone off in an instant. Ah, shit. Okay, death save. 14. That's a success.
Yep.
Red Eye, your turn.
Yeah. So Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Man of habit.
Yeah, you know how to use it. You gotta use it. Gotta use it.
Nope. That was fun.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, both miss.
Dwarf.
Okay. Dirk, he's gonna
Death saving throw.
death save. Oh, success.
Back in a sec.
Oh, the music's gone. Oh no. He's
Yeah,
closer.
it's over. You want me to put some more on? Let's go with that one. I don't know what it is, but let's go with it.
I'm back.
You hear a crash and a rustling as something falls from the roof onto the priest himself. Okay, descending. um, but yeah, he runs up and he's going to mace attack you to death.
He
At
does
11.
not make second death. That's definitely a miss.
Okay. Cool. Lashin, your turn. I don't understand this damn thing.
Huh?
Oh, there's just something that it says here. And it doesn't even have a lot of text. I think I just copy and paste something in, so I'm going to look it up now.
I'm just gonna pick up my sword. I don't think I. Oh no! Bonus action. I will second. I'll take that. That's my turn.
Oops. Second wind? What's that for?
I get some healing, but it's a once per long rest thing.
Okay. Okay. So you're just healing yourself. Is that all you can do?
Yeah, I picked my weapon up and using my second wind, and that's my turn.
Alright. Varus is going to do another saving throw. Death save. A 3, he fails.
Bam.
So is it a 10 or higher or like a 13 and higher?
10 or higher.
It's 10 or higher. This is a
If
success.
he gets a nat 1, it counts as 2.
Yeah, it counts as 2 fails, and nat 20 counts as 2 successes.
It's just,
Yeah.
it seems
But if he's already got one success,
too even.
and if he's already got one success and he rolls a nat 20, he's instantly up with 1 HP.
Yep.
But normally, if you make 3 successes, you're not bleeding, but you're kind of unconscious for like 1d4 hours or
No,
something.
like typically that's what I typically do as a DM. Like I typically roll a 1d4, and that's the amount of hours that he's unconscious at 1 HP.
Yeah. Whereas if he rolls a nat 20, he's just like, I'm awake due to sheer willpower or some bullshit.
Okay. Maximilian Garvin enters the
So-
fray.
So essentially, as you guys look up, you see something cracking into the ceiling. As you see this large, bulking, muscular man punch through the floor as it crumbles and he appears behind the priest. He kind of wiggles his mustache, and you see the gray hair and the ponytail waving in the wind from the rubble. And he kind of dusts himself like, "Well, I do say this is quite a predicament, isn't it?" And he goes to make a strike to the priest in the back of his head with his spiked gauntlets.
My guy probably, hold on, I'm just gonna.
You just hear the crashing of rubble and stone behind you. In the area.
Yeah, I'm rolling a perception. Yeah, I hear you mumbling. I hear you say something about, there's a predicament, but I don't actually see you because I'm like around a corner.
That's my first attack, and that's with Fury, and he's now going to strike with Peace.
I just realized
So,
it's
and then I will
probably
use
gonna make
a
this.
key
Sorry,
point to do Flurry of Blows, so I get 2 more attacks. As an action, so that's probably going to miss. And as another one, it's probably also going to miss.
So, the first 2 hit, the second 2 miss.
So essentially, you see him with this, think Alex Louis Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. Essentially, you see this big, 6 feet 5 tall man just punch through the floor. You see him essentially give him a boxing, like a jab to the side of, from behind to the side of the head, and then one to the kidney, to the hip. And he just steps back and stands into a box stance, like, "Well, this is certainly something that you could use some help with," he says to to Red Eye.
Yeah, I
Guy just wiggles
suppose.
his mustache.
As he wiggles his mustache, it never stops wiggling.
Exactly. He just looks at Red like, I'll introduce myself later, but for now you can call me Maximilian. Like he's a very posh, like English accented man.
So he's got to take that damage now. Aha. That's a lot of damage. 11 and 8 and 4 is 12, so that's 20.
No, it's 19. The +4 is because of the crit.
But yeah, he just rolled it automatic.
Yep. I just roll automatic crits and damage.
He's
It's easier
now,
that way.
you've now taken him down a large peg. He now seems to be wounded as a
So he's below 50
bone
HP.
cracks. Red Eye.
I'm gonna move over here and leave the close quarters combat to someone who can take a hit.
Actually, I have a question. Because I'm technically flanking, would that give me advantage or a +2 to my attack? Because he's technically being flanked on my
I'm not
attack.
sure if we're doing flanking.
That's what I'm asking. Like, I don't know what the rules on flanking are.
Well, it's a good thing you're asking, but it's hard to know the rules when kind of.
Because normally in my DM session, I give a +2 to attack it, to hit essentially. That's what I do on my in my campaign.
But flank, it depends on if you want to have flanking or not. Because I know some people don't want to do flanking at all.
Well, I'm gonna say no this time because
Okay.
you I just kind of dropped you in and everything. I dropped you in
Fine, just-
behind just for surprise effect. I feel
That's
it's gonna be a bit, but maybe I think next time he decides to.
Yeah, we can discuss rules on flanking if you want.
He sensed your presence. He is a priest after all.
I mean, but I was going to say Maximilian did punch through the floor, so probably took him a couple punches. Punch through it.
Before Red Eye's turn, it is the cultists because they didn't have their turn. Get away, dead corpses. These ones run up to you. They seem to be a lot healthier than usual. All of them seem to miss as they swing their swords and clunk against your leather body. Red Eye, it's your turn. You seem to have shifted away.
Yeah, I did because I had the opportunity to. And that's a hit, probably.
Yes, that is. That's a nice 4 damage right there. Do you want to hit again? That's another hit.
Hey,
That's a nice thick 8 damage for a max of 12. For some reason I did write 13 by mistake. Okay.
69.
That's
Nice.
Hey, you watching the stream, are you?
Yep.
Shit.
I mean, I won't. What's it called? I don't really care too much about that, but if you don't want me to watch the stream, that's fine.
Nah, it's okay. It's all good. I've kind of figured it out a little bit but I did write down some text around, so I think you kind of know. There's a few things around.
No, I don't really look at those things.
Good.
Just looked at the combat.
All right, so I'm gonna shift him here. He's gonna no.
I will use my. I was gonna say if you move out of range, I will use my reaction to make an attack.
I just kind of want to get him. He's not moving out of range, okay? He's like
Okay.
he's against the pillar. All right, and now he still appears above him.
He goes to stand on his head. Goes to do a handstand.
I'm just... Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Sure, whatever. Alright. Get away. He notices you, turns around, and attacks with his mace.
You just see Maximilian just look up, tally ho!
Not that one. That one. So many.
I do hope we'll have a fair fight, he says to the priest.
He doesn't seem to react at all.
That does it. Does it.
Okay. And you'll also take slash. You'll also take I'm gonna expend a spell slot for that. That's radiant damage. Yeah, it's... As a bonus action, the priest can expend a spell slot to cause its melee weapon attacks to deal magical damage on an extra 3d6 radiant damage to a target on hit. This benefit lasts until the end of turn. Yeah, so he's used 2 of them and that, so he's got that one. Yeah, I just can't seem to remove that. No, I can't. Alright. Sorry, Dirk's turn. Dirk is going to death save, yeah. He has a success.
I assume that was his turn that he used just now. At least what he did on his turn.
Yeah, Red Eye ran away. He had his turn for some. Dirk had his turn. Laoshin, your turn. I just got.
I'm just going to continue what I'm doing.
Just stab
First
everything.
one. That one.
Drops his weapon again. It's like that. It's slippery without the blood on it.
There seems to be a chip in the metal somehow. Ooh.
I guess I'll just spend the rest of my turn picking it up, if that's okay.
Yep. Varys, your turn, buddy. You are gonna die, maybe. Death save. 2. That's a failure. 1 more and he's dead for good. So, order-wise, for some reason, it's Maximilian's turn.
I will use a key point to go for a stunning strike on the boss.
Okay. Tell me. So DC 14. So Constitution save.
If it hits, it needs to hit.
Ah, a 12. It doesn't hit.
Okay, then I have. I'll go for another one. Why not? I'll spend another key point. Try and go for that.
Okay. That
Jesus.
is also a miss.
And lastly, I will use I will strike as my bonus action. I will use a key point for patient defense
That is a hit.
for 11. Oh, I didn't mean to click stunning strike. I meant to click my regular.
Ah,
It's a regular strike.
so it's a normal regular. So it only does damage.
Yeah, there's no what's it called. There's just damage. There's no stun.
Okay.
Because I use my my what's it called another key point for patient defense.
Okay. It is now cultist turn. They're just gonna wail on him. A 16.
Nope.
Oh,
My AC is 17.
okay. Red Eye.
I think we all know what's coming.
You'll never see it coming.
I don't know. What is coming?
A bolt of very,
A
very,
miss and a
very.
miss.
Nothing is coming.
Man, Red Eye really hates that wall behind him. Really dislikes that wall.
Can we cut it? Can we lay low off this? He's already had a hard time missing for most of the game. This is probably the most hits he's ever had. So.
Probably.
I love you, Milligan. Don't worry.
Oh, success! He has survived.
He's alive.
He's unconscious
He's
though.
for 1d4 hours,
There is sleep. thing.
unless someone wakes him up.
Oh. Okay, he's sleeping. He's snoozing. He's losing.
Badly.
So he missed his attack. No, he hit his attack last time, didn't he?
On me, yes.
Yeah. So did you add it all to your score?
Yeah, I removed all my health that he took as damage.
Added the dead damage stuff.
Yeah, I've had it. I had the radiant and the damage from his just overall hit. I've removed the 23 points of health he took from me.
So that's all gone. That's... Yeah, I think I can do this one more time. One more time.
Go ahead, but he has it as a disadvantage because of patient defense. I was going to go for that.
Yeah. He's gonna celebrate.
Also, that reminds me, if people take damage while they're unconscious, it's a
So he's
immediate fail.
summoning it. Okay, he's so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if people are unconscious within that reach, they take an immediate fail on their death saves because they take damage
Yeah.
while they're down. So our bard may die here.
If it's 15 feet, and the dwarf might go.
Plus our barbarian goes down again.
Yeah.
'Cause he's asleep, so he can't really resist it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Okay. Lushin, your turn.
Well, I picked up my weapon using my rest of my turn last turn, so I guess I will attempt to attack again.
It's a tricky thing, isn't it? Picking up.
Yeah. 14.
That's a hit.
15.
That's which one are you attacking?
Top middle, top one was the first one.
Okay.
So that guy.
Yep. He takes a lot of damage. He's down to he's half health.
that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I gave these ones a bit extra health. They were very healthy today. Your turn. Another one.
If he's still standing, so
Another one.
I'll attack
Okay.
him again. 18.
That's a hit. Yeah.
14.
Well, he's definitely bleeding out, but he's still
And I'll
alive.
attack the guy below me because he's on like alpha.
He's how much health he has. Okay. That's a hit.
Oh, I've hit him before and he survived, so 13.
13. He's
I hit him before and he still lived, so that's what my character's going off of.
yeah. He's dead.
He's going to
for
kill
sure.
the guy that has been fucking celebrating because he's been living.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
I need more
He's
bell.
like, he's like, yeah, I'm still alive. My character's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Brutal Legend before?
Yes.
It's essentially the scene in when you first meet the goth chick, when you first meet Eddie's girlfriend. It's essentially just pointing behind him, stab.
Yeah.
It's essentially what you're doing.
That's my turn.
Okay, Varys. He's taken damage, is he? So therefore,
Yeah, so he's dead.
he's dead.
Yep.
Because it's a, so he's completely
Dead.
There we go.
Well,
No.
oh no. Not our bard that I haven't met before. Oh no.
His loot has one more strum, and water and food spill out everywhere.
Take my food.
It's a magical loot that he got, and it summons food and water. So
Maximilian just looks up at the sound of water splashing like, what the devil is that?
as he passes away, Maximilian.
I will strike at him again, hopefully hitting.
Ah, that's a hit.
That's one,
That's a hit.
and that is great. And I will use my last key point to throw in another patient defense.
Okay. Is it a hit?
Patient defense is something else. Patient defense is essentially me taking the dodge action, which if people try to hit me with an attack, they do it at disadvantage for all of their attacks for until the next of my turn.
Okay.
So, yes, that's the end of my turn.
So just those two.
Yes.
That's 9 and 8 is 15. 17.
17 total.
17. Don't let me do your taxes. Okay. Cultists. Yeah. Again.
Ah!
14. Nope. Not
Nope.
even close. Red
AC
Eye.
7.
I was gonna say these cultists get hit for jack shit.
Apparently.
Okay, so I'm gonna reconsider my strategy
Cannon fodder. Yep.
and
He just walked over and hits it with a
cast
melee
Eldritch
attack.
Blast.
Also,
Hey.
we've got to. I think you got to do a wisdom. That's a hit. We've got to do a wisdom save first. For
Yeah, you're within 15 feet.
Yeah, for me,
I'll
I
do
also
an
have to do it.
instead.
I probably fail. What's the DC? on it?
16.
9
And I
damage.
definitely failed the.
Yay!
So yeah, you deal
Yeah.
9 damage to.
Wait, actually, you need to roll your concentration thing first.
Yeah, you got to roll your wisdom as well.
Yeah, but you need to first roll your Constitution save to keep concentration.
Yeah, Duke.
Oh right, shit. There we
Because
go.
it's 10. You do make it.
Yeah,
Damn
makes it fine.
Actually, you need to roll twice because I attacked twice.
Oh, no, I failed.
Shit.
How much
Makes it.
damage is that?
16. Okay.
Makes
You
it.
failed, so slash roll 3d8. So the first one is for you, Red Eye. Slash 18 damage. And 12, that's also a fail, so 19
Jeez. I am almost down.
for the monk.
Monks don't have that much health.
Dirk, he's taken damage, so he automatically gets a fail.
So he's
No,
unconscious
because
again.
he's unconscious.
He was
He
on
goes
1 hit
back
point,
into-
but now he's on. Now he needs to make death saving throws again.
Yeah.
So it just resets them, does it?
yeah, it does. I'm not dead yet. Yes, you are. Shut up.
Does he have to do
I'm
one
not
now?
dead.
Because you just got knocked down?
Yeah.
Yeah, he now needs to make a new set of death saving throws, and the previous ones were reset.
Alright.
Yep.
Now he did one. Now it's. So he's got to do a concentration now? Because it's his turn? Or... No, it's every time he's
No,
hit.
if he gets hit.
It's every time.
Yeah,
he's
if he gets hit.
Okay, I'll do a mace attack now.
It's
Against.
at disadvantage.
It's at disadvantage.
Yes, because patient defense.
13.
That fails.
It fails.
That misses. You just see Maximilian just punched a mace away with his spiked gauntlets.
So there's one guy who's not dead that's surrounding me. Yeah.
2.
Didn't I kill the one at the top?
You hit him, but he almost died. He's still alive.
I hit him twice, didn't I?
Yeah, you hit him
No, it's
twice.
fine.
I just gave them a lot of health. They had a
Okay.
nice healthy breakfast.
The
Yum,
top
yum,
guy
yum.
misses. I'm guessing.
Yep. Okay, 12. That's a miss, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. 16.
That's a hit.
And there's a 10 damage to the top guy.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
And third attack will be on the one that's that guy there.
Yes, that's a hit.
19 for 15 damage.
Ooh, but he still lives.
That's my turn.
But you're still hungry.
Farish, he's going to take some damage now.
He's dead.
He's dead. Oh,
He's
shit.
dead. He's rip.
Yep, rip the tornado. Yeah.
Let's see.
Sir
since I
Garvin.
don't have any, since I don't have any key points anymore, I'm just going to try and strike him down. Not like that, but like that,
Yes.
and like that.
Yes. Minus 22.
Yep.
He's drooping a lot with blood dripping off his arms. Right about now. Cultist's turn.
And he does need to make. What's it called? He does need to make.
Yes,
constitution saves.
yes.
One to beat 12, one to beat 10.
Well, one to beat 6, one to beat 10 and 10.
He completely fails.
Yeah. Loses his thing.
That's because Sir Gotham hit him in the nuts. Uppercut him in the nuts.
Apparently.
He got uppercutted in the nuts and took. Yeah, no. His spirit. It shocked him so much. He took a 1d8.
1d8 of fake damage.
Yeah, fake damage. 1d8 pride damage. Doesn't mean that shit, it just wounds his pride.
damage as his gender is now swapped. He's now.
No, that
Okay.
only happened on a crit.
That didn't
Anyway,
actually happen.
moving on.
Yeah, that did not
Moving
actually
on.
happen. It's, yeah. You can
Maximilian
imagine.
Garvin. Maximilian Garvin. Gender bender.
Yep. Nope. One hit. It's a crit. So take 10 damage, I guess.
Yes, take 10. Red Eye. Bring down your
Okay.
glory.
That wall really pissed me off today. So
Blast
feeling
it
a
down.
lot. Yeah, exactly.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
I missed
do
the
it.
wall.
Nine.
Oh, I hit the wall that time. That's good. Okay.
That 9, it hits the heart and drives that magic damage into him and kills him. Something like that.
Surprisingly.
Yes, he is now dead. Unconscious. He's unconscious.
Well, technically it's force damage. So essentially, his bones just get rattled inside of his body. Essentially, what force damage does.
Yeah, I don't know. It forced his heart and squeezed it so much.
It forced his heart to stop and have a heart attack.
Yeah, and he fell down unconscious. He's still alive, barely.
Shall we keep him alive? You see Maximilian speak over to Red Eye.
The dwarf is going to make
Why
some death
would we?
saves.
Yeah.
A failure.
3, a fail.
Would anyone like to help him?
We're still in combat, technically.
Oh yes.
Maximilian's going to just finish the job.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be his.
So it's what's the face's turn? I'm just going to roll a death save on this thing, and 19. So it's a +1.
Yeah, success.
Okay, it's got a blue marker for +1. Actually, not that.
I will take the one that's weaker that survived my last hit. So this guy. I'll take him first.
Okay.
14.
14, that is a hit. He is still stumbling around.
14.
Oh, I thought that was the damage.
No, 14.
Well,
hit.
anyway, like I said, he's hit and still stumbling around.
I'll attack him again because apparently he's still standing. That's a
Very
natural 20.
heavily injured.
Jesus.
He's dead for sure. Yep. His limbs are flown up into the roof and are hanging off it.
And then I'll attack the one above me.
Okay.
26 for 10 damage. That's my turn.
10 damage. He barely survives. Good sir, Mustache Man. Your turn.
Seeing Red Eye essentially just told him that we shouldn't have to keep this one alive. Maximally just kneels down, grabs the man by the basically puts him into a headlock and just snaps his neck to kill him. Just coup de grace, just snap his neck to kill him. Give him merciful death.
Okay. See if you can hit him.
I believe a coup de grace against an unconscious enemy is just an kill, but it's up to you. DM's discretion.
Yeah, it's up to the DM.
Aw.
Yeah.
Alright. You reach
Like,
down.
I'll spend my turn just breaking his neck.
You reach down. His neck snaps. Spiritual energy bursts out. And spirits fly everywhere. You hear screeching.
Does one mayhaps hit the dwarf and kill it? Kill the dwarf?
I tossed one and accidentally hit the dwarf.
Yeah, a chunk of roof falls down and hits the dwarf. As
What's
the
called-
spirits are flying around.
I would say just the roof case in because
Everyone make a
punched the
wisdom
floor.
save.
Okay.
No, that's not going to work.
Yeah, Lashian. Good job.
If this is a damage thing, that'll probably knock me out too.
Mr. Red Eye, would you do a wisdom save for us, please?
Sure.
Would you kindly?
Hey,
Flawless.
good job.
Okay. Okay, yeah. How does this work again? So cultist's turn.
Yep, there are two of them are the two that are still alive are attacking me, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Dead. No, yeah, that one's dead, isn't it? No.
Yep. Yeah, I
Yeah,
killed,
that one there. That one's dead.
yeah, I critted him.
Okay, I don't
Yep.
need that open anymore. 22
That's a hit.
and an 8.
That's a miss.
I just feel disenchanted by these.
My guy's he's in terms of the things he's bloodied, I believe.
What is it?
Yes, he is. He is.
Is it you're below half?
Yes,
I believe that's bloody.
he is just below half now.
Rita, your turn, by the way. It's up to you what you would like to
Is there anything left to kill?
do. There is a couple of cultists. Oh, there's 4 cultists left.
Okay. I'll step around the corner and Eldritch Blast this one.
You step around the corner and you see the massive pile of dead bodies.
Okay, Eldritch Blast. Give it a
Hey,
25. That's a hit. Which one are we aiming for?
he's attacking the bottom one.
The other, the one on the corner.
This
okay.
one.
That one.
Okay, both. Yep, that's it. Oof, that's a kill. You his body's
Hey.
just like shattered. Millions of
Brain bits.
yeah, just like rocks just petal down.
Dwarf needs to make a death save.
He does. Death save 14. That's a success.
Damn it.
Dead corpse stays dead. Lotion.
I will attack. So the guy down here, this guy, is he dead?
Oh, yes, that one's dead. My bad.
I will attack the guy at the top here.
Okay.
23. 10 damage.
He's dead. Congratulations. I'll probably do an arrow attack.
What is the command again? To whisper to GM or to whisper to another player?
It's /W, and then you type in. You just start typing in their name, and it should come up with a pop-up.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna go down to there, and that's my turn. Yeah, that's my turn.
That's about right.
But essentially, what you see is you see Maximilian. You see his eyes like glow like a faint light that's a little bit unusual as his attention turns to the dwarf, and you see his spiked gauntlets flare up with this radiant light as he shoots out 3 like bolts of radiant light towards the dwarf, essentially killing him.
Wow. I guess.
Can I say what I want to say?
Yeah.
You can probably tell that he's possessed.
Oh. I didn't say that in a whisper. Oh well.
I mean, it does seem unbecoming of a gentleman to do such a thing.
I mean, I don't think my guy even saw it happen, so
No, but
he doesn't know yet. My guy doesn't know yet.
I was gonna say Red Eyes just sees yellow flashes from behind him, and he just sees the dwarf dead.
I've seen worse.
I think
I just love that Red Eye just doesn't care.
An 18.
18 hits.
That's 5 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Red Eye, your turn. What shall you do?
There's still cultists alive.
Yep, there's 2 left.
Yeah, there's
Where?
a cultist alive.
Doesn't even care about the dwarf.
Down here. There I am.
Oh, way down there. Okay.
There they go.
Okay.
Sorry,
And I
I'll
will
turn off my fan. Sorry.
Eldritch Blast that one.
That one. Okay.
I'm a simple man. I see enemies. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. It doesn't reach that far.
That does.
Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems kind of far. That's okay. 9.
Nope.
Oh, that's a miss. 16.
That
Yeah,
should hit.
4 damage.
I have such low.
I was going to say, what's your thing with walls, man? Christ. Just hit
No,
the
but
hit the
he's
wall in the
also
back.
got like a low damage as well for Eldritch Blast, like compared to people's melee attacks. I think that's what he's
Well,
doing.
technically, if both of them hit, he's doing 2d10.
Also, why don't you have Agonizing Blast as an Eldritch Incubation? Because if that's the case, you can add your Charisma modifier to it.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah, he's got his character. He's fine. The
That
dwarf is
is the dead dwarf.
dead?
He's dead. He's dead.
Rip.
Lashin's turn.
I'm going to attack the cultist.
Okay.
20,
That's it.
15. 15 damage.
15 damage. It's dead.
And I'll attack the other one that's still standing. 21 for 11 points of damage. Is the other one still standing?
No, he's dead too.
They're both dead? Alright. And then I'll just move back, I guess. And that's my turn.
Okay. Garvin, he's done a wisdom save, and a spirit bursts out of his body. And
So the cultists are dead?
Yeah. If your character wants to peek around the corner and see the massive pile of bodies, he can.
it chuckles and escapes through the walls.
He walks over to the dwarf because I assume he still has some conscience on what he's done. So he moves over to the dwarf and closes his eyes respectfully, and then turns around and sees all the dead bodies in the hall. He's like, "Well then, I do say it's quite a party down there, isn't it?"
My guy just kind of.
You see him wiggling his eyebrow.
And my guy just kind of takes a step forward, picks up his bow from up here, because I left my bow up here. Pick it up, and for my, wipe away the blood on one of the cultist's robe that's probably, lay this caked on my sword at this point. And then I'll just lean against a wall and like,
You do seem like you could use some refreshments, he says as he grabs a water skin from his hip and holds it out to him. Holds it out to Lashian. Here, perhaps this could help you.
I'll probably take it. Yeah, gratefully.
It's quite warm.
Yeah, my guy drinks it. It's fine.
You drink tea, Earl Grey.
My guy's an elf. My character's a wood elf, so he's probably drunk too.
But yeah, you see essentially a 6'5" muscular man standing in front of you.
Yeah, you're about an inch. You're about what is it? An inch taller? Oh, my character's 6'4", so we're about
an inch
equal
taller.
height.
Yeah, about equal height, but about twice your size, probably, depending on how like your body shape is.
I'm an elven archer, so
yeah, but no, like think Alex Louise Armstrong if you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I have. I'm just saying, you're a big muscly monk, and I'm a really, really dexterous elven archer.
I use dexterity for my strikes.
Yeah.
He's a very buff man that's very dexterous.
Yeah, apparently.
Because essentially he fights like Alex Louise Armstrong as well in the boxer style.
Yeah. I dealt with all the obviously with an proper elven accent. I can't be bothered doing one at the moment. So dealt with all the cultists that the guy spawned.
He looks at all of the dead bodies. Yes, I can tell. Seems you've had your fair share of fun. He has his hands interlocked behind his back and just steps forward to check out all the cultists.
Of which there are many.
Essentially, if you look into the room, you see a hole in the roof.
Yeah. I kind of inspect the my scimitar because you mentioned that I chipped it at one point.
Yeah.
I kind of inspect it. Does it like is it just like just a chip or is it like properly damaged?
It has like it has like a chip missing, and which is very strange considering that it's a magical weapon, and therefore magical weapons cannot be damaged. It seems to be damaged, and it doesn't. And it seems to be kind of like cracking further and further. But it holds steady, but there's a crack in it, and therefore it'll deal. It's not a plus. Well, it's a +2 at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's now a +1.
Okay.
As the blade itself is.
Does it still have the extra attack or no?
It does. It's still got the enchantment on, and you can kind of tell that it doesn't have long left to live. Like the blade could break at any moment.
Mm-hmm. My guy goes kind of be like, well, it's a shame to see it, but it looks like it doesn't have much left to go. Rather than injure myself, my guy's just gonna peek around the corner and just smash it against the wall and see if it shatters.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll an attack roll?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll just roll like a like attack. I was gonna say strength in general, just strength because you're trying to swing it against the wall.
Yeah.
Strength.
That's a slow roll.
Yeah, nothing seems to. Oh, the blade itself just breaks. And it's a broken scimitar. It still has the bonuses, but it's now just a 1d4 weapon.
Yeah, my guy will probably just he broke it for a reason, so he doesn't want to like be using it and it break on him whilst he's using it and him hurt himself. So that's why he broke it.
Yeah.
He's sad as he does it, but
Maximilian looks over his shoulder and kind of wiggles his mustache, like, "Well, if you can find the proper blacksmith, perhaps he can forge it for you again."
That's fine. It wasn't. It didn't have much long. It didn't. It was starting to break apart anyway.
But as you see this, you essentially see Maximilian pick up all the bodies, like 4 at a time, and just pile them up in the corner over here.
And my guy will just kind of leave it on to this next to the bard because my guy doesn't need it anymore.
Just pile them all up. You just hear him whisper, like just whistling like the British like anthem.
That's fine.
Okay. There we go. Oh, there's a couple more.
Essentially the last two, yeah.
All right.
And my guy's just going to inspect the room just to see if there's anything that seems out of the ordinary.
All right. Have a roll.
Investigation. 10.
10. You enter the room. The pillars they were glowing before, but now they seem like normal, decorative though pillars.
Mm-hmm.
Of an age, a long forgotten age. The chairs also seem quite old. There is a metal clean mask with strange symbols on it. In the middle of the chairs, sitting in a case.
I'll mention it to Red Eye and see what he thinks of it. And then I'll go see what the
My analysis is looks pretty spooky.
and then I'm gonna go because my guy isn't a magic guy. He's gonna go see what the priest guy, the evil guy, had on him, if anything.
Yeah, can I also roll an investigation check around the pillars?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, everyone I guess everyone should roll an investigation in general, but
Yeah,
you roll your own investigation. Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, you just rolled an investigation to find out what's in the room, so you only got a 10. Unless
Yeah, then I'm now looking over the
investigation
priest
to
guy.
search just the corpse.
Yeah.
Okay. The corpse itself, his mace is on the ground, that he was using to wail on you guys.
Yeah.
He also had a ring on his finger, which seems to be very fancy.
I will take both of those things. And Red Eye, your character can detect magic or identify or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go over and say either of these magical.
I don't know. Are they?
Do you not want to use it?
He's got
No,
detect magic up as his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it always up? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both
And
those
if it's
items.
not up, I can just put it back up.
those items are both magical. Also, there is a strong magical presence coming from between the two chairs.
Those items are magical, and there's a strong magical presence coming from between the two chairs.
Well, we can identify these later. The chair, the magical presence from the chair seems like it's something we should have a look at. And I'll just kind of put the ring and the mace to my side. Like I'll put the ring in a pocket and the mace just onto my belt, I guess, and we'll have a look at this these chairs.
Did I find anything with my investigation check?
Your investigation check, you notice that they're all magical runes inscribed onto them. It's what created the teleportation spell from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He chanted a word and it activated.
So can I put one and one together to assume that the cultist was like teleported because of this?
Yes.
Okay. He just hums to himself like, I suppose this is the reason why you've had such an issue with cultists. He taps the pillar with his knuckle.
Yeah, it seems that way. He summoned them when we first encountered him, and they spawned in the rooms behind us.
Interesting. He moves over to stand beside them.
Do you want to... anything else? Do you want that mask at all, or are you just going to leave it there?
No, we're going to have a look at it as the three of us, I guess.
So,
But first, Maximilian would extend his hand over to Losian first. My name is Maximilian Garvin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Lao Shin Xian Nodo. Same to you.
You can feel his hand kind of crushing yours.
My guy doesn't care. You can probably tell that my guy is very much a soldier.
You can clearly tell that my character is a very posh sailor.
It's fine. So my guy just kind of doesn't care. He's used to the, I'm better than you.
Yeah, he then looks over at Red Eyes like, it's nice to meet you as well, sir.
No.
Do you want to roll an investigation there as well? Maximilian, roll an investigation.
Yeah, sure. I can roll investigation for the room.
You notice that Red Eye himself has a tattoo of a marking of a pirate.
He doesn't say anything. He just wiggles his moustache and walks over to the mask in between the chairs. Essentially, he just kind of brushes it off for now.
The glass case that is enclosed the mask it seems to be some kind of like showcase or protection of some kind.
Can I roll another investigation check for any traps on that case?
Yeah,
or
sure.
if it's locked.
Laoshin didn't detect any when he got a crit. Just gonna throw that out there. But you don't know that, do you?
I'll do it just in case.
Well, yeah. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong. Like with the area itself. You just feel like a strange, like, just feeling of uneasiness or from the mask. Like
he picks up the case and he underhand tosses it over to Red Eye to catch. It's like, well, it seems you're the more magical akin in this group, so I suppose I'll let you hold on to this.
Sure.
He didn't open it, he just picked up the whole case and just underhanded, just lobbed it over to him.
So you pick up the glass case, and the glass case comes off, but the mask stays there. It was just it was just covering it. It wasn't enclosed inside it. So you just threw like a glass cube at him.
I mean, hey, I didn't chuck it at him. I just very gently just tossed it at him to catch.
Yeah, it's like a, like 3 foot by 3 foot kind of. I don't know how big a foot is.
He just picks up the whole case and just chucks it at him.
Probably more like 1 foot. Yeah. It's like a bucket. So
the mask is still in the case.
So the mask is now just sitting on the pedestal between the chairs.
Well, Maximilian will step aside and gesture Red Eye over. Because he's not touching anything magical.
That's fair.
Not touching. Not to mention you can see the blood streaming from like reopened scars on his arms. Because he's looking worse for wear.
So,
like, this is DM's discretion, but would it be safe to say that my character would at least have some potions of healing on him before he ventured out?
Did he have potions on him? All the vials that you've used are empty. You use them all to get here.
Okay. So I'm asking because DM's discretion. I'm just figuring out. I'd ask. But
yeah. You have you basically have your own adventuring gear.
Okay.
And you found like a small golden trinket. It's like a large medallion. Which is I'm going to say it's roughly worth it's just say it just put like a roughly 20 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn to Maximilian and say, hey, you know what? I think that you didn't quite get a good enough look at that mask, and not only do you think that mask is more interesting, I think it would look really good on you. You should try it on.
Let's check. It's a wisdom saving throw. What is your
It's
what's
a
it called?
DC 15.
I think
Yeah.
not, good sir.
Fuck this shit.
Ooh.
He just kind of frowns and just wiggles his mustache more like, I think not, good sir. I think it would be better fitted to not be bored.
Oh,
Maximilian will remember that.
don't blame him.
It was worth a shot.
You dick. Can you use a suggestion on your own teammate, you dick?
Oi, can you do it to someone else?
Fucking put it on what's called put it on the dead dwarf.
I really suggest putting it on someone else. Because that was hilarious.
Also, I will say this: if it's obviously harmful act, that wouldn't work.
But it isn't
Says it.
obviously harmful. Oh, you're correct. But that's definitely not obviously harmful. It's just a mask sitting on a pedestal. It might be suspicious, but it sure as hell isn't obvious.
Well, Maximilian doesn't like it. From
He
the
would
start.
have. He would have liked it if I would have passed the suggestion.
Okay.
So,
What would
Let's
you
go
like
back
to
to
do in rebuttal? Would you like to do anything?
Maximilian walks over to the mask and just puts it on Red Eye.
Do you want to try and dodge that?
Nah, I'm joking, by the way. Maximilian isn't that mean-spirited.
No, it's already been stated. No, you.
It was a joke.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. Damn.
With the detect magic, do you also know what kind of school of magic it is?
I do,
Yeah.
but that's usually a little tricky. Given
It's
the gods don't plan that far in advance.
it is very tricky. It seems to be a mix of a few actually.
Yep, that's usually.
Like it seems to be an enchantment mostly, but it also has hints of evocation and yeah, like it's got like a necromancy type feel.
Yeah, no. Do we have somewhere we can store this and bring it along to have somebody identify this? Because wearing it right now, not knowing what the effects are, might not be a. Might
Of
not be
course,
the
you guys
brightest
don't know
idea.
this unless you do an arcane check. Whoops.
What, the type of magic?
Yeah, just in general, like what kind? Maybe you could do an arcane check if you
No,
like.
the detect magic tells me what type of magic
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe okay.
If you want, I can try to learn more,
Yes.
and I learn more. So
You learn lots more. The mask itself has been in history books. It is.
Can I really closely? I want to stealth something. I want to whisper something to Lucien. So I'll roll a stealth check for that, and if it's successful, I'll whisper it to him.
Slash whisper, if you like.
Yeah, if it's successful, I'll let what's called Roy a perception check. See if he can hear it.
It'd be against his passive perception.
I mean, that works too. I'm fine with either.
What's your passive perception, Milligan?
I want to say 12. No, 14.
Or
pretty
what to say 12.
So yeah, then you hear it. You essentially hear him whisper over to Lucian, like, "Your comrade right here is quite an asshole, trying to use a spell to make me do something I would otherwise not."
It's quite Sorry. Sorry for mocking you, but it's just the way you
Nah,
said
it's
it.
okay.
It's hilarious.
It's okay. And Maximilian casts Fish's Mockery on Red Eye. I'm joking. I wish I could. I would. That is what I would have done if I was a bard. Just cast Fish's Mockery on him. It's like, I'm disappointed.
Disappointed. Anyway, I'm just trying to find this
Hey,
note that I had.
Maximilian, I have a cool necklace if you want it.
No, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
He says, narrowing his eyes suspiciously at you.
I just wrote down something for this item itself, and I can't seem to find it. So, damn. All right. The corpses are there. I don't know. Do you want to do anything with them?
Not really.
Not even the money.
Oh yeah, I can take all the money from our friends.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking,
Wow.
why are you? You're Red Eye. You're the pirate, the one that loves to take everything. I thought you'd be taking all their stuff.
Yeah, let's loot the corpses of our dead party members.
I do say, if you find any healing items, could I perhaps lend one?
I don't
I
think we've got-
could use some.
we don't have any left. I'm not looking so great myself, so I guess we can rest the thing after we, do something with these bodies.
That would be good.
I don't know. What's on the dwarf?
He's got the shield.
Yeah.
He's got his great
The
axe.
broken ass shield.
And no, it's not the broken. Remember, it's the
Oh no, I meant broken as in
Oh, yeah. The spell blocking shield.
And then he's obviously got the cash. So
Yeah.
my guy will probably split the. We'll split the cash.
Yeah, where?
We'll get all the stuff from the dwarf, and then I'm going to get all the stuff from the bard and just kind of put it in the cash will obviously be separated into 2, maybe 3 parts, because I'm not sure if this what we should do concerning this mustache guy, but
Okay, so-
we'll get all the loot from our two ex-party members.
So he has 800 silver, 800 gold.
Hold on, 800 silver, 800 gold. Yep.
Sorry, 810 gold. So an extra 10 there.
Yeah.
He's got explorer's pack if you want it. 2 hand
Yeah.
axes, 4 javelin. For some reason, another 2 hand axes. I think he stuffed that up. A weird quarterstaff, which I believe is that magical quarterstaff. That one you guys found, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A shield. That's the shield. Sage equipment.
And what's on the bard?
Mimic tooth, bottle of rum, money laundering letter, and 20 small gems.
Oh, 20 small gems.
Okay.
What's on the bard?
Okay. Just a second. Bard is Varus. Spelt incorrectly, I feel. Loot, dagger. He's got the magical loot. So do you want the magical loot? Loot of awesome,
Yeah.
that's right. He's got a forgery kit, if you want that.
Oh, what?
A forgery kit. Tinderbox. Bunch of torches.
How much gold does he have on him?
Right. Yes, 200 and... Actually, yeah. Yeah, 215 gold.
215 gold. Yep. Any silver?
786 silver.
786 silver. Yep.
And 20 copper.
20 gold. Anything else on him?
Yes, art piece. An amethyst.
On an art piece. Amethyst. Yep.
Medium gem.
Yep.
He has heavy crossbow and crossbow bolts. If you want them. A couple of short swords. 5 smoke bombs. Paper and ink. Oil. A
No.
rapier. An exquisite amulet. So just really good amulet.
Yep.
Thieves' tools.
Yeah.
He had spare leather armor, it seems.
What armor?
It just says leather armor.
Okay, that's fine. I've got spare set on me anyway.
Is it the goblet? The magical goblet?
Yes. The magical goblet.
He's got the magical goblet. Do you take that, do you?
No, I'm
No,
just
I'm
making a list
sure
on
it's not.
the roll 20 to
Okay.
so we can have a list of what
A silvered
what
short
like the
sword.
main, what the main stuff. Oh yeah, silver short sword.
2
Yep.
empty vials.
Yeah.
A
Another.
magical scroll. Spell scroll.
Magic scroll. Yep.
Golden dinner set.
Meh. I'll
And
put it in.
a potion of reversal.
There you go. So the first bit's the dwarf. The second bit after the dwarf is the bard.
Nice. I'll put that in the D&D thing.
Yeah, that's in the roll 20. So if we go slash R 800. Oh,
Okay.
800 plus.
Well, you can all be crows and pick from their corpses if you'd like.
So there's 1,586 silver. 810. And 1,025 gold. And 20 copper.
And lots of gems.
So I'll kind of say to Red Eye, what do we want to do with all this?
No, I don't know. There's quite enough to go around.
Do we want to have the monk accompany us, or the fancy gentleman with the mustache accompany us, or not?
Can he promise to stop touching his mustache?
You see him curling his mustache as you say this. Oh.
Makes me feel uncomfortable. And I feel I've done nothing.
What I do say. Harumph.
But that's not a word.
That's a sound. He did help us in the fight for a little bit, I guess. So it's up to you. I'm not the here nor there. We could always use the extra bodies. There's only 2 of us
Yeah,
left.
that's right. We can have him go first in line down dark corridors.
Yeah, he seems to be a lot. He seems to be a lot tankier than either of us.
Oh, he definitely seems to be a lot for sure.
So
No, what is that supposed to mean?
So do we want to split the gold between us, or do we want to include him?
Why not ask him? Do you
want
want
any-
some gold, Mr. Monk Man?
There's gold and silver here.
I won't take all of it. After all, they were your companions. But if I can have the silver short sword, that'd be amazing. It could help with things that are resistant against my otherwise strong punches.
Yeah. Do you want the silver short sword?
Nah, give it to him.
Yeah, you can have the short sword. So do we want to split the silver evenly between the 3 of us, or just the 2 of us, and he can, have a little bit of it? How do we want to split it?
We can split it whichever way.
That's why I'm asking, kind of out of character as well. What way do we want to split it? Evenly,
I'm just fine with taking 25. You can have the rest.
25
25.
gold. Okay.
No, 25% of the total.
Because I was
Guys
just
can
gonna
split the 75,
divide it. I was just gonna divide it into 3.
I mean, whatever's easier.
So I was just gonna do that, so everyone gets 528 silver. One person gets 529, I think.
Yeah.
And then 1025 divided by 3. Everyone gets 341, with one person getting 342.
That works.
Alright.
Works for me.
All right, put it into your coffers or your bag or whatever you like. What
Yep,
about all the
so-
items?
6. Okay, so that's easy. It's easy. And then it's 3. 3. Hold on, let me just put my. Just putting the money into my. 1 sec. 3, 6, 8.
The what's it called the silver short sword. There's nothing else special about it except from the fact it's silver, right?
That is
As
correct.
far as we know.
Okay.
Maybe you should give him the goblet.
He can have it if he wants.
Yeah, you can have the goblet. Do you want the goblet?
He won't take any magic items until they're identified. So he
That's
knows
fair.
what.
That's fair.
We never said the goblet was magic. It's just a goblet.
Why would he need a goblet?
I don't know. Why do any of us need a goblet? The answer: we don't. That's why we're offering it to you.
Yes, but he just shrugs it off like, no, thank you. I don't have a need for it.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of put it with the golden dinner set, I guess.
I guess.
So the small gems, do we just want to split that evenly between us as well? Everyone gets 6 gems with one person getting 7.
Sure.
So who gets the 7, the extra ones? We'll say
I'll
that
take
we'll say that Lao Shin does because he's splitting it.
Yeah, so I get the extra gold as well.
He's just like pocketing it because he's doing all the hard work.
How much are these gems worth?
The small gems, they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna go for like a little bit. 5 gold each.
Okay.
They're gonna go for about 5 gold each. They're gonna get appraised.
Yeah, I'm just adding the what's called the mountain behind it.
You can just put like in bracket 5G or something.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants the magic quarterstaff?
I really can't find any use for it.
What was the enchantment on it?
Withering.
Yes, withering. That's it.
We might be able to pawn it off and sell it to someone.
True.
The
And
monk
same
can
for
use
the-
it. Monks are proficient in because it's a monk weapon.
We'll ask, do you want it?
Quarterstaffs. What did it do?
Do we know in character?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you two
Yeah.
know it.
Well, it's up to Murder if he wants to mention it because he's the arcane one here.
Yeah, I'll describe it. DM, can you describe it?
I'm actually trying to look for it.
Yeah.
No, it's not even here. That's about right.
You said quarterstaff of withering?
Yes, quarterstaff of withering. It's actually in the book. So
Okay, I'll look it up. I'll look it up then.
yeah, but it like does damage when you use it for specific reasons.
Let's say the staff has 3 charge and retains 1d3 expended charge daily at dawn. Can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff when a hit deals damage.
That
Do
is
an
the
extra
one.
310 necrotic damage to the target. In addition, the target must. Oh, actually, I can't even use it because it requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or warlock.
That's true.
It's, the staff of withering, not a quarterstaff, unless you want to say that monks can attune to it.
No.
Okay, then I have no use for it. But it's a regular staff.
No, it's a staff. I thought it was a quarterstaff.
That's
So yeah, just we can just sell it and the shield.
I have no need for shield. Because
This
I
is a
can't
really
use
strong.
them.
This is a really strong shield.
Yeah, but I can't use them.
No, they can.
I
Well,
lose
technically,
my-
I can. Technically, I can, but I'm not equipped for shield fighting.
Yeah, like
I can
I
technically
lose
use
my
it in
lose my
defense.
unarmored defense if I
Well, yeah. What was that, Milligan?
I can technically use it.
Yeah. Do you want it?
Not really.
Oh my Lashin will hold on to it just in case, but you know.
Also, I have a question. Why did the bard have this staff that he didn't even know how to use or get attuned to?
Because no one else needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one else wanted it, so they'll go to pawn it off later.
Yeah, and then and then the magic loot we'll have to sell as well.
Nah, I'll multi-class into a loot. Don't worry. Into a bard. Don't worry.
You'll become a
What?
loot.
The
Yes,
magic
I'll become
loot
a loot.
that spawns food and drink and shit.
I was gonna say I'll become a loot. I just become a big loot with buff arms. That's what I'm gonna do.
Does that loot specifically require a bard to attune to it?
No. It's a magical item. That's it. It's just no. It's
No, well, hold on to it then. So we're gonna pawn off the magic staff.
But it's only half effective for non-bard players.
Oh no, only 5 complete meals for the entire day
Yeah, only 5 meals
instead of 10.
and five cups of water.
Well, so we're selling the staff of withering, the goblet. What else? Is that it? The potion of reversal. What does that do?
It's just a potion of reversal. It's really unknown at the moment. It just that's what it's named. It has reversal. It has potion of reversal on the thing. I believe you guys didn't actually attune to it because it was last game that you guys got it.
Yeah, and then obviously the art piece.
Yes, an art piece.
And I assume the exquisite amulet as well,
Yeah,
and the amethyst.
Yeah, they
Medium
need to
gem.
be praised, but yeah.
yeah. The gems obviously need to be appraised, but yeah,
Okay.
and the amulet too. Yeah, let's find our way out of here, I guess.
Okay.
Well, let's first rest somewhere safe before
There's
we
some-
get too far ahead.
There's some beds downstairs. Or is it
Well,
on
you
this floor? I don't know. No, it's upstairs, isn't it?
There's
I mean,
beds
there are-
in many places, in many lives. I don't
One
know.
of there's a room upstairs here that's got
I
some
believe
beds.
it's all kind of, if you just scroll down, you can kind of see there's places.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
there's also
we
a
need
room
it.
there.
Yeah, we need to head up the
Room
stairs to get to the bed. Oh, there's beds here as well. Yeah.
How about you roll a history check to try and remember like 2 days ago? If there was
Last night, wasn't it?
Oh, well, last
What?
night. Like, you remember last
Yeah.
night, the night before, when you rested down here.
It felt like years ago.
It's just, yeah, it felt like years ago. It was a month ago
Yeah.
for us in real life.
I'm sure
I was
we
gonna
did.
say,
I'm
it
sure our
seems like- it
characters
seems
would
I've
remember.
Okay.
It seems I've taken some bumps. Seems I may have
So we'll
forgotten.
just head down to those beds, I guess, and
Yeah.
rest up.
Yep.
Gonna say who's going to take the first watch and stuff. 'Cause I assume you guys will make watches.
Yeah. I can take first watch.
Well, we're elves, so we just split it usually
Yeah.
because we both
mean,
get full rest.
I was gonna say I'm a human, so I'll just sleep.
Yeah,
Plus,
that's fine.
I'm probably the most wounded here.
No, you're not.
I have 3 HP.
Okay, you are. Barely.
He's a great tank. Remember that.
Yeah, he's a great tank at 45 HP. Great tank.
They don't know that.
Exactly.
I know.
Out of
This is-
character, I have more character history than you. Well,
Oh yeah, sure. I would have taken the bodies out and just piled them up before bed. Why not?
yeah, I'll take first watch, I guess. So
Okie dokie. As you rest, You hear the wind howling outside. A storm is brewing. The cold penetrates the flimsy windows as you shiver during the night. That is all.
Yeah, I feel a little cold.
You feel a little cold. You hear a faint screaming. Hey! Someone out there! It's me, Peggy!
Fuck pig.
You just see Maximilian just wiggle his mustache like, who the devil is that?
It's Peggy.
Is that
Did you hear it?
Is that a friend of yours?
It's Peggy.
It's just
He-
Peggy,
he-
you know, don't worry about it. It's just Peggy.
He just looks over at Lucian. Can you please explain more? Because it seems your colleague doesn't want to really talk that much to me.
Well, I as a player don't remember who was Peggy.
Nobody
The one
remembers.
I'll,
Somewhat connected to the cult.
yeah, Peggy was she was thrown into jail cell by the cult, and she's the wife of the Duke.
Okay.
Remember the one that
The dead Duke.
she also attacked you guys, and then she's like, I regret everything I did, etc., etc., etc. She seemed to be telling the truth.
As far as inside would tell you.
Exactly. Although I believe they rolled a crit on that, so. Although, yeah.
Well, we don't know where it was, so we'll deal with it later.
I mean, I know the whole map's revealed, but I don't know where it was.
Like, it's like my guy's, not really. He's barely standing at this point. He's not like 3 HP, but he's definitely.
I mean, we slept, so you have your health back.
Is it the next day, or is it still nighttime?
Yeah, it's the next day now.
Oh, it's the next day. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So it depends how much you heal.
Yeah, you get full HP back.
Oh, long rest. Okay.
Yeah, long rest.
Yep. And I get my second
I
one back.
get my key back. And I can start hitting people again really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do we want to go find the Peggy person, or do we just want to leave? We should probably find the Peggy chick and tell her to get out of here. No point in anyone being here anymore.
Or we could just leave her.
I'll follow you guys' lead.
Yeah, we can pretty much just leave her, but not really tell her to come along with us, but just say, hey, this
No,
place
it's
is
not
empty.
it's not like the Duke's gonna miss her.
Good point.
Remember, the son took over.
Yeah, and he's good. He doesn't need his mother.
Yeah, good point. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's go.
The
Away.
Samaritans, you two. Okay, away. Yeah, I don't know. You shoot. Away. I'm helping. This is another way that you guys checked earlier, and you found out that it was the entrance to the was it the entrance to the actual castle? I'm trying to remember now. Was that the entrance? Yeah, that was. Sorry, yeah. So you ought to just say you get it. Yeah, this one here. There's no one here. Yeah. That's where you guys went up that ladder. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he's dead too.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah. There's something on the roof. So yeah, you guys like you spawn down there at the bottom, and you walk past the blood thingy, whatever that is. Remember the sacrificial altar?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you remember.
Do you guys like point it out, or are you just walking past like who cares?
Well,
I
everyone's
mean,
dead, you know.
Maximilian would just look around like, what the devil is? What's been going on here?
Cult stuff.
Okay, and you come up to the front door and
Kick it open like we own the place.
yeah, you pull it open because it's the other side. It's not that kind of. It's a large door. You open it, and voila, you're at the front, on top of the previously invisible, or whatever you call it, the bridge, the large bridge that we put in front of it, that led up into the castle. The cold is raging now. You feel a chill as you exit, as the snow is piling up. Your visibility is low. Do you wish to just like you guys are just going to try and walk back to where you came from?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've got anything else to do, right?
It'd be rather hard to walk back where we came from. We more or less jumped off a cliff.
Yeah.
I mean, remember you at the start of the bridge is where you jumped off down below into the cave. So if you just cross the bridge, then you're back to like where you started when you reached the area. So you're just got to follow the path back down the mountains. That's how you guys see it. The problem is the visibility is so low. You can't tell where the paths are leading. I didn't swap the damn. Remember?
That's yeah.
Yeah, the entrance to the castle. Yeah, I meant to swap that over to that. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, you're looking down. You get to the base of as you walked along the bridge.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I assume it's low visibility because of fog. I assume.
It's because of the heavy snowfall.
Because could I use my because my pad gives me a radiant sunbolt essentially. Can I use that to light up the way? Just by punching out like balls of light.
It wouldn't actually radiate some heat, would it? Because you'd have to melt.
No, it wouldn't radiate some heat, but it can light up the area because it's radiant light.
Yeah,
it's not dark. It's just covered over with snow.
Yeah, like your vision is actually blocked by small bits of snow. It's actually not.
Fair enough.
Like you can't see through white, can you? The snow is white. It's not. I don't know really. It's Australia. I haven't experienced snow ever.
I mean, you can You can look through through snow, but you can just brush it. You can just brush it away.
But there's a lot of it.
Yeah, but snow is very light. Like, I don't mind making a strength check to try and brush through it.
You want to brush through a blizzard? That's what's happening right now. A blizzard.
Oh, it's a blizzard. Fair enough.
Yes. You have if it was good visibility, you'd have a full day walk. But it seems you don't. It is actually tough terrain. Now, I don't really know the rules on that, but isn't there wouldn't you be like slowed and stuff? So it takes you a few days to get out.
Yeah, difficult terrain basically halves your movement.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking like if you spend too long in it, you take damage and stuff, don't you?
Not really.
In cold, it depends on how cold it is. Depends on the temperature, because the body can resist quite a good bit of temperature.
I wanted to do that, but I just can't be stuffed right now. It takes you about 5 days to get back to get back down the mountains and to the crossroad. Nothing seems to have happened, but you're all pretty much cold and shivering. Do you want to continue? You want to go back to Ganil, or do you want to go somewhere else?
Well, what quest do we actually have to do? Like, once we've cleaned out this place, what did we actually have to do, if anything? Because, like, I honestly don't remember. Were we, like, going to... Where were we going to go?
Do you want to do like a little? It's been a couple of weeks. Do you want to do like a history check? And if you pass the basic history check, I'll tell you what the basic like stuff that you remember. You know, because I can remember some of it. Yep.
Because I don't remember any of it.
Sure, that's good enough. You remember the orcs that raided Asir's village?
Yes.
You
They're
remember
from
the temple that you cleared out, but there didn't seem to be anything of that. You collected some notes, which you could hand in to people of authority, like the Duke, or you could go to the capital and see what's going on there.
What do we want to do?
We could try the capital. Given we haven't
Yeah.
been there yet.
Alright.
Capital it is.
The hustle and bustle of the big city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna be.
Oh, never mind. The capital sounds off.
No. You get, you're walking along and you're in the forest, and that's it. That's the end of the day. Like, not the end of the day as in the end of the night. Tonight, game done for the week.
Gotcha.
That's what I meant. I'm kind of tired.
That's fair.
I mean, that's fair.
It's been 3 hours though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I think we need another player as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah. Someone that is
Typically, what's called typically a party of 4 is good for the majority
Yeah.
of challenges.
I believe the other fella, I don't think I messaged him, but I believe he was supposed to join us. The Sizzy or something. SCY. I didn't message him, so my bad. Although I might have cancelled. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Remember, Twitch viewers, this is also being able to, or you can recap this on YouTube. I'll be uploading this. Thank you, and enjoy. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night.